It's either 5 in the morning or 5 in the evening, depending whether I'm working a day shift or a night shift. These blackout curtains save my life, especially for the night shift when I have to sleep during the day. I went from 11 months of rain to almost every single day of sunshine here on Oahu. And then I make my bed. I always make my bed before I leave the house and go to work. After I finish, I go straight to the kitchen. It's coffee time. I've always spent too much money on coffee, $5–6 a cup a day. So I decided to invest in a Smeg espresso machine. Oh, and I can't forget, a glass of water first thing in the morning. I like to take my morning slow, so I give myself over an hour to prepare and get ready for the day. There's nothing like the smell of fresh coffee grounds in the morning. Doing this, the smell of coffee fills the room. And here comes my favorite part. I like having my lattes over ice, so I let my espresso cool down, and meanwhile, I wash my face and I brush my teeth. By the time I finish washing my face and brushing my teeth, it's about 10 to 15 minutes into my morning. Then back to the kitchen. I usually try drinking water throughout the morning, and then eventually I finish making my coffee. I use oat milk and sugar-free vanilla syrup mixed with my espresso. By the time I grind my coffees in the morning, put over ice, pour my milk, sugar-free vanilla syrup, it's only about 10 minutes to make a cup of coffee that I really love. And the last thing I add is a dash of cinnamon. Once my coffee is made, I quickly put everything away and I jump into my scrubs. The morning goes by fast, so I quickly make breakfast, and that's my go-to sourdough bread toast. I always glance at the clock above. At this time, it's usually about 6 o'clock. I'll wrap up my breakfast, attempt to devour my coffee. I'll put my dishes away, my toaster back, and I'll check my bag to make sure I have my badge, stethoscope, pen light, and goggles. By this time, it's 6:20, and out the door I go. So that was a small glimpse of me getting ready for the day, whether that's actually me working a day shift or a night shift. Typically, your day shifts are from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and your night shifts are vice versa, so it's 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. But also before I leave the house, I always make sure that I have my badge because I want to get paid and clock in, but also for people to know who I am, along with, especially on the NEURO floor, that you have your pen light that's working properly, so batteries are in and that the light actually works, because this is a part of your assessment on the NEURO floor to check your patient's pupil. That's just getting ready for your shift. So what happens on the floor, I did a quick survey. I'm asking 15 of my coworkers who are neuro nurses I work closely with. I asked them about how many on average phone calls we get a day, and this includes your MDs, which is your doctors, your PTOT, speech therapists, your charge nurse, other nurses, labs, imaging, patient's family members, X, Y, and Z. And all 15 nurses said at least 15 to 20 at minimum, and some even said 60 phone calls on the busiest days. That's 60 phone calls a day. And after I averaged out all the numbers among the 15 nurses and the answers they gave me, I got an average of 36 phone calls a day, which means that's 3 phone calls an hour during our 12-hour shifts. Also receiving phone calls and you're trying to converse and communicate with whoever is on the other line while you're providing patient care, and then somehow managing to fit in your lunch break. And sometimes maybe to go to the bathroom and your sip of water. It's gnarly, absolutely insane. It's crazy. A better glimpse of what happens on the neuro floor and what happens during the day, I did a fun study of which I wore my Apple Watch 4 weeks straight for my 312s to record how many steps I could get in on a shift. I took my average for the week and I got 10,000 steps a day, which is equivalent to 5 miles. We're pretty much training for an 8K speed walking race. Just kidding. And then when you get home, you realize it's already 8:30, 9 o'clock. So you're working like a 16-hour shift essentially. By the time you wake up and you get home and you plop on your bed. And some of us can do that, where we clock out, go home and sleep. But then oftentimes there are a lot of nurses who come home to families and kids. So after you're done taking care of people, you actually come home to take care of more people. And that just amazes me and moves me so much. I have a coworker and also a friend of mine actually packs her kids' lunch for the next day at school. And so she doesn't get home until late, doesn't fall asleep maybe until midnight. That's just so amazing for the parents who are nurses who still have young ones to take care of. So if you're a nurse and you're a parent to kids who still need your cooking, your cleaning, your time, reach out to me. I will provide an email in the comment area under this video. And the first 5 nurses who reach out, please let me give you a shout out, and I will send you a shirt after you give me your mailing address so I know who to send it to or where to send it to, and also provide your shirt size so I could send you a shirt that fits you. Vitals is a brand I started to be out to do things that refuel your mind and body, whether that be exercise, yoga, good foods, talking with your friends, catching up with good company, all that good stuff. And there just comes a time and place where you're no longer too busy for yourself. And so it's good to take care of you too. I just want to wrap it up and say thank you for watching. I hope this video inspires you and encourages you to take care of your health, because your health is vital and you're vital. Again, this is a small glimpse of a neuroregistered nurse.